Intimacy workers of Reddit, who was the grossest customer you've had? I had this really awful customer once who was really into the 1991 drama film Boys and the Hood. His kink was the scene where Ricky got shot in the alleyway. Me and a handful of escorts met said customer at his Beverly Hills mansion one day and he made us watch the scene on repeat. He handed us all scripts with the parts included. He gave us this whole seminar about how we were going to recreate the scene and film it for his private collection. It got out of control. He was very adamant about being Ricky, even though he was a middle-aged overweight white tech millionaire. After a month or so of rehearsing we show the scene. I played Ricky's mother and I had to do a lot of screaming and crying. He built this big alleyway set in between the guest houses on his lush property and decided to film there. He even got his friend down in Hollywood to provide special effects squibs for the shot, fake blood and all. He was in full blackface, white long sleeve and tan pants just like Ricky. He ran down that alleyway set and got blasted by one of the escorts. My other intimacy worker colleague dragged him into the living room set and I did a beat for beat recreation of Ricky's mother screaming. He laid there, lifeless on the couch and then made some improv adjustments to the script. He pulled his fake blood-stained pants down and proceeded to pleasure himself while he made us scream and cry over his DTH. It was so surreal, and it was pretty crazy to see him on the news a few years later standing next to Bill Gates at some big fancy dinner. I was in need of cash about a decade later and ended up at his mansion again. Looking at his shelf of old VHS tapes, there was one which read Crenshaw on the spine. I'm not sure if it was the recording or not, but I think about it all the time.